The first tip is getting you the proper foundation, which is like the softwares, your website. You definitely need a software where you can schedule your clients. And trust me when I tell you that was going to be so beneficial, because when you're working with a client, the last thing you want to do is interrupt that conversation to schedule someone who not exactly sure the day and time they even want to come in, and that can be a little frustrating, right? So you want to go ahead and get you it's real simple, nothing complicated, because a lot of people, they just want to log on, see the service that they want, and book and just get a confirmation. And you want to get you a system that definitely sends reminders and things, because that matters. Life happens and people sometimes forget, even you. So with the system to give you reminders and your clients reminders is super helpful. The second thing is definitely crucial is marketing. You can market online. That's good too. But I've found that my biggest conversion rate is when I meet people person to person, especially doing locks. It's such a spiritual connection, and a lot of people that I attract are very focused on having the right person who is doing that exchange of energy, with their hair, and able to nurture. And two, it's for me as well, because I don't take everybody. I don't want everybody. I just want positive energy, and that's okay because it's my shop, right? So I'm very selective, just as much as my clients are selective, and it works, right? We have a very peaceful setting in there, and I'm very nurturing, so it works for me. So what it looks like is, instead of doing laundry at home, I'll opt in and go to the local laundry center, or instead of sending the kids shopping or ordering Instacart, we'll go into the Walmart, and I'll make sure that I speak to at least 3 people minimum. I have to speak to at least 3 people minimum before I leave. And that helps, because what you do this month, you'll see the results next month. So you don't want to have the expectation. Sometimes it happens. Now, I'm not going to say that. Depending on the person's need, they'll definitely come in right away. But what I've found over the past couple of years is that whoever you speak to this month, they may come next month or a couple months later, but they're in your pipeline. So that's what's important. And what you don't want to do, even if you're super busy, you don't stop that. You consistently market. That is the blood of your business. So you never want to get too busy that you ever stop marketing, because it's going to be that time when it's dry and you're going to be like, where's all the people at? Because you stop marketing, because people's life happen, right? They either move, they lost a job, or they found somebody else, or they trying somebody else. It's like so many different facets to it. Like, you just never want to do that, right? And sometimes the software that you pick for your calendar would help, because it introduces a lot too. So they're in the back end marketing for you. So that's always a plus. The next thing you want to do is make sure that your customer service is on point. Like, that is so freaking crucial. And surprisingly, there's so many people that's not doing it. There's so many stylists that's acting like your clients owe you something. That's the wrong outlook, because guess what? Those very clients end up coming to me. And that's not even no ego talking, because each person that comes, I definitely ask them where's their history, because again, it's an exchange of energy, and I hear all the stories. Nothing that I personally experienced, but I hear all the stories, and I end up getting new clients, because either Some stylists got started ego tripping, or they got above themselves, or they scheduled and canceled at the last minute and had no kind of care for the client's event, or it's several different reasons. And but I welcome them all humbly with open arms, honestly. And once they're in my chair, that's my time to show them 100% customer service, and I'm consistent every time. So they're family now, right? The next thing you want to do is make sure that you have a clean and comfortable, chaotic free space. We make sure cleaning is a priority. I'm just like that naturally, and it is an oasis in here. There's the rules that, you know, there's no drama. We don't watch anything drama prone, and we just keep it going that way. Let's see. And I talk with my customers, and I make sure that I build that rapport with them. I build that relationship with them, because you know, when you have locks, it's typically when you find the right stylist, you want to stay with them, right? So if you're going to come to me every month or whatever that routine is, and I want to know who you are, you know what I'm saying? Like, I can't imagine, like, doing hair and doing locks is such a like sister to sister or sister to brother kind of relationship, and it's nurturing because I'm soothing your crown chakra, and it's stimulating your thoughts, and you just want to start, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's a relationship right there. So I want to know who I'm dealing with, honestly. And anybody know I'm very, very, very transparent. So I think that that plays a huge piece as well. The next important piece is consistency. Like, my clients can verbatim tell you the routine. They know the routine. They even know if I switch up a piece, they be like, oh, this is what we're doing now, you know. And it tickles me every time. But that consistency, you know, builds trust, and it builds comfortability. And just, you know, I just make sure whatever I want done to me, I make sure I do to them. And you know, that consistency in the system. And definitely another major piece is being on time, you know. And it, you know, life happens, so things happen. So if you're gonna be late, just having respect and calling that person like ahead of the appointment, not at the appointment or after the appointment, but giving them that heads up. And you will find that honestly they'll do the same for you, right? So you just got to kind of build that rapport with your clients, and just build that understanding repetitively, consistently, and you'll have a wonderful working relationship.